I'm going to start at the beginning with the end result. I'm making this video for people who are thinking about renting this machine or maybe even buying it. You can see this one was a good size stump, around 18 inches. Minimum hole went down 2 or 3 inches. If I rake that, it'll look nice. This one was that massive 3 stumps in one spot. I was able to spread it out, and now I have a better mowing area. Well, I will once stuff starts growing. And throughout this field, there's stumps like that. Just getting in my way of mowing. This one on the side of a hill, another 3 stumper, be towards the end of the video, time lapse. So the thing is, it was a great machine, heavy duty, easy to operate, easy to maneuver. But the problem was, being rental, it was used, the teeth were rounded. Only a handful of teeth were even flat, which this particular model, the teeth should be flat. Some are more, should be a cup shape. But I had to take smaller bites, and it took a lot longer. Otherwise the machine would just bounce around. So if you're looking to try and get as much done as in a timely fashion, and you're trying to make money off of a deal, make sure those teeth are sharp or flat or cupped, however the type of machine is supposed to be. In a full day from about 9 to 4 p.m. With a lunch break, I was able to get over 14 bigger stumps done and a handful of smaller ones. That was getting it just below grade, and with those teeth. It was worth it for me for about $350 with the insurance. It was worth the rental. The only good thing that I can say that came out of the dull teeth is the fact that it had to create a fine dust, which mixed really well into the clay I have. Maybe a silver lining. So I've already done about a dozen stumps. Most of them are about this size. I'm only taking them just below the soil line because I don't care about a perfect lawn, just want to be able to mow over the spots. Anyway, this whole pile is about 3 stumps in one big pile, probably about 3 foot by 3 foot. I'm going to try and tackle this, but here's the problem with rental equipment. This is why I don't like it. That's rounded, but it's still got the carbide on it. Well, all that's going to do is beat the wood. This tooth is decently sharp. It has an edge on it, and that's not sharp. But instead, it's hitting. You can see how it's shiny here. That means it's hitting on the steel instead of the carbide tooth. And the story just keeps repeating itself. There's a few good teeth, and for the most part, they're bad. Why I wouldn't ever suggest buying this piece of equipment is because of these style teeth. You really can't sharpen them, you just have to replace them. They probably have a program where they sharpen them, but this edge gets so rounded that it's a ton of work. The other ones use looks like basically a bolt with the head is the carbide, and it's a cup that you can spin and have 3 different positions. That's a lot better option. Now I have done, like I said, I've done a dozen stumps already, all over little piles. And you can easily do that within 4 hours if it had good teeth. And this rental's $200 for 4 hours, $300 for a day. I'm already on the day rental, even though I'm just about 4. I'm gonna do a little more things here and there, but gosh, it's killer because of these teeth. It's not going as fast. Good piece of equipment though. Just bad tooth design. Wow, this looks so much better already. And I'll level this out, I can mow without having to go around it, which kills time. Flatten this out. Even with these dull blades, this took 30 minutes, which I think is a little long. It could have saved some time. Those stumps been sitting there for a good 4 years, starting to rot. As you can see, there was a lot of soil, so they weren't the hardest. It was kind of disappointing. Figured instead of complaining about teeth they would never replace or sharpen, I would just keep going at it. It's still doing the job, which is a little bit slower. Yeah, I hope you can see in the lighting, but Save the worst for last. These are two stumps grown together, 18 inches at over 18 inches at their max, and then a little one over here. I tried cutting down a little bit with the chainsaw. Got one of the chunks there. It's a real pain in the butt getting down there low with the chainsaw, so we'll see what this can do. It took almost an hour to do this stump pile. Way longer than I thought. The core of that wood was still pretty hard. Outside was a little soft. Those were the only time when I got big chunks, is when it got to the soft outside. It's a day. It's a wrap. On to the next project.